Aries, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a second half of 2025 reading for you. We're reaching that pivot point where the middle of the year is. July, I suppose, in a leap year it'd be July the 1st, but obviously we're not in a leap year, so we'll call it July 2nd is the tipping point. So yeah, the rest of the year, so we're going to do a 9-card spread. We'll do the energy that you've taken. The first 6 months of 2025 is going to be the first 3, and the middle 3 is the current energy, and then the rest of the year is going to be the last 3. We'll look at the positives, the negatives, as well as your advised next steps. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are transiting your first house. All information is in the description box. Website link also in there for private reads. Cross watchers always welcome. That's about it. Okay, so Aries, what's going on? Let's do 2 more. Okay, so the first 3 months. Ooh. Okay. It's good. Ish. It's been a painful one, but you keep digging, and you're gonna get your gold through this, which is really good. The current energies. Okay. And then the future energies. Oh, nice. Okay. Fantastic. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a card of action. Tends to be someone that is very direct and blunt. 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Magician and the Devil, and the 5 of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so as we come in the first 6 months, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is here to suggest that it's been a little bit painful, but the more you keep digging, the more that the universe is gifting you something here. This could be work related. I feel like this is growth related. This is when you. Oh, how fascinating. Sorry, my mind's getting dragged left, right and centre here to different readings that I did recently. Okay. I think somebody's... If this is you, you're recognising possibly a mistake. If this is somebody else, they're recognising some sort of mistake. But you've been digging. You've been digging for quite some time now, which makes sense. You know, Chiron has been in your sign since what? Is it 2018? Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Chiron, Aries. 2018, yeah. So I mean, Christ, with 2025 now, it's 7 years. And it's done next year. You've still got a little bit of time, but you're in the final degrees. You're in that sort of the end aspect, and that's not easy. You know, you guys rule the first house, so the energy of Chiron in your sign is the wound that's on display, or should I say, feels like it's on display. It feels like, you know, say for example, you have a spot on your forehead and you assume everybody's looking at it. It's that type of energy, and then because you assume everybody's looking at it, you're more likely to then overcompensate something to make it more obvious. And it's kind of like that. Again, it doesn't have to be anything to do with skin, it doesn't have to be anything to do with a spot. The energy of the wound that we carry in this lifetime in the first house, it's the body, it's the self. And I always remember reading, and I apologise, I can't remember where I read this, but it was quite amusing when I read it. It was like Chiron in Aries or first house aspects is like the cosmic equivalent of having spinach in your teeth, but on a like an existential level. And I kind of feel like here, where you're getting the spinach. You're realizing what the wound is. When we put awareness to anything, the energy dissipates because it's not as scary. When we're willing to look at something, it's like anything, when you face your fears, you overcome them. And there's just something about a wound. It doesn't have to be in your first house, but because the energy of Chiron is with you guys, there's a big emphasis with here. But keep digging. Now, the other reason why I say is linked to another reading. Your final card is Strength. I'm jumping way ahead, which is wonderful. It's Leo energy. It rules your 5th house, romance, creativity, children, all those type of things. But I did a reading for Leo a couple of months ago, and it was sometimes when we're in the search for gold, we miss the diamond, was the title. And this could be, maybe looking in the wrong area for something, or somebody's done that with you. The whole turnaround in your life comes when you recognize what you need to walk away from. Now, I'm going to do this reading as if it's a particular person. It doesn't have to be romantic. That's the way I'm going to do the reading, but you can put it to whatever is happening in your life now, because the energies are going to be similar. Current energies, 4 of Wands. Lovely. Venus in Aries. The Empress meets the Emperor. Center of your spread, the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords is a card of betrayal, is a card of deceit, self-sabotage, but it's the moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you and bring love into the situation in regards to the moonology. And then we've got the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is emotional stability. He's the king of emotion. He is the king of water. He knows what he feels, and he doesn't, this feels like there's an energy here of somebody that was confused with their emotions. Energetically, you guys are masculine. Don't get caught up in genders. Not only are you fire, which is masculine, but your card is the Emperor. You are the Emperor. In this deck, you are Odin. Fantastic. So, feminine energy, and I'm not getting at feminine energy here, this is just nature, is mutable. It's flexible in terms of emotions. They're interchangeable. They change quickly, and there's something in your energy, whether that's you or somebody else, that yes, there's back and forth emotions, but they don't know how to deal with it, or they don't know how to anchor it. And this is somebody recognizing that now. Your future energy, 8 of Cups, which is brilliant. You couldn't have asked for better, because you're walking away from that. With the moon, with the Strength card. Now, the moon and Strength is moon in Leo, you could call it, and it's don't let pride get in your way, and confidence is the key to success. And that's what's going on here. It's like you're recognizing now maybe where, what you need to do to become, I'm going to say chosen, but I don't want it to sound like that. I mean it as an energy, to become magnetic. And you're recognizing now, to be magnetic, you don't beg for clarity. You don't chase for scraps. This is realizing now, hang on, I know what I want. I know what my emotions want. I'm emotionally stable. If they do fluctuate, if I'm stepping into my feminine energy, again, don't get caught up in genders, I can still remain grounded, calm, and centered when that phase has passed. Because it is just phases. Emotions are just emotion, energy in motion. But these emotions, where this confusion is with the moon and the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, is getting clarity. Your next steps, Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and Strength. This is literally an opportunity coming out of these 7 swords. The truth is coming. This is a breakthrough. This feels like, in the herbal astrology, would be Jingo Biloba breakthrough, the dawn of a new mind. And this allows whatever this emotional could be a throat chakra thing, whatever this emotional confusion to be seen. But a lot of the times that doesn't happen until you step away. So whatever it is, this could be Four of Wands, it could be a marriage, it could be the 1111 card. It's also it could be fourth house, family, home, the mother. This could be a relationship with parents. You know, when you take your energy away, you know what happens then. You know, is a silence, is there reciprocation. It's always things to look at here. Again, it doesn't have to be parents, you can do anything. But when you recognize an unequal give and take in something and then choose to pull yourself away, that's when the unraveling happens. Okay, interesting. So I want to see where the Ace of Swords, let's see the positives come in. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. 3 plus the 7 is the 10 of Swords, and then the 8 of Cups is it all ends. All this digging, all this searching for answers to stuff that, you know, maybe you've already should have seen by now, but we don't want to see because it means we have to be vulnerable, who knows. But this is all, whatever this is, comes to an end. And then the Saturn in Pisces aspect, I kind of feel like it says all this ends when Saturn's done in Pisces. Saturn's in your sign now. He's going to be there briefly, and he's retrograde, and then out back into Pisces around about September I'm going to say September the 1st, I could be wrong. And then by November, done. So this is towards the end of the year. 8 of Cups, strength, and the moon. Lots of 8s here, 8, 8, 1, 8. 8, 8 always takes me back to a bunch of readings, and then we have the strength card, which is Leo, and that reading was getting away from a devil energy or a negative energy. So, good stuff. Let's check out the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Swords, yeah, good. Ace of Swords is with the 4 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Whatever the breakthrough is you're going to know where to look, because in the Knight of Pentacles. So try and explain what I'm saying here. So you're digging in the ground, in the underworld. The gift is actually coming from above. So whatever this breakthrough comes, it comes when you stop, when you rest, when you realise that pushing, digging, chasing, whatever it is that you're trying to find, searching for the scraps, and the universe is going, no, let's have a pause and listen to your body for this, because I guarantee you, if you don't listen to your body and the universe wants you to pause, it'll make you pause. It'll make you pause, whether that's illness, injury, whatever it is. It's about recognising when to tap into the moon. You guys, like I say, you're naturally fire. You're naturally the emperor. It's very masculine. You rule by Mars. And there's a point when you need to recognise when do we step into feminine, which is the moon aspect here. You know, this is, if this was yoga terms, this would be recognising your body saying no to Ashtanga, yes to Yin, or slow flow. If this is the other way around, because this could very well be an opposite aspect. This is when, the slow yoga, the yin yoga needs more to it. There needs more heat. So then you look to your power yoga, your Ashtanga yoga. There's just a recognition of when to flow, when to push, when to step back, and it's all coming. And it comes from above here. Okay. Okay, look at that. The birth of the new masculine. Odin, the Emperor, is wedged between the world and the Hangman. Saturn in Pisces, the Eight of Cups. You wedge between it. Perfect. This is a rebirth of the new masculine. Again, don't get caught up in genders, but this, you guys are that energy. Yeah, and everything's coming together, exactly making sense. That Four of Swords, of rest, of time out, is with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice next to each other, which is Jupiter in Libra, which is what the Four of Swords is. So everything is in order. Ten of Swords is with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. This is what you want to achieve in life, and there's you guys. Sun in Aries. The Sun meets the Emperor. This is recognizing now what's changed. Ten of Pentacles is the ultimate, it's the stability, but sometimes it's a lot of it is what family wants sometimes. And this is recognizing now maybe things have changed. Maybe my wants and needs are different. This could be recognizing that the reason why the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles has taken so long is because you're not having a quick fix. You're building a legacy. Queen of Wands is your card. 2 parts Aries, 1 part Shadow Pisces. And your final card is the Five of Cups. We forget about the 3. We look at the 2, and the 2 is next to... Where was it? It was something that stood out to me and I completely ignored it. Well, the 3 of Cups is with the King of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Something stood out for me when I saw the 2 of Cups, so I need to find it. Is with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, trusting in the red thread of fate when it comes to what's for you is for you. Page of Cups, like I say, is in a different deck, is the red thread. Queen of Swords in the Angel Tarot is Hahamaya, which is the angel of ritual, but ultimately it's the beautiful love story. And everything is going according to plan, even if you can't see it just yet. The breakthrough's coming. In your extended, we're going to see, you just need to look up. There's something it's like you're digging in the wrong area. So we're going to see what that is, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Saturn in Libra, Venus in Aries, Moon in Aquarius, Cancer Pisces, Leo, Saturn in Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, Saturn in Leo, Mercury in Sagittarius, Sun in Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Venus in Aquarius, Aries and Scorpio, Jupiter in Gemini. We have Wands, we have Cups, we have Swords, we have Pentacles. Everyone is here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.